there. Welcome back. So, we're in something a little different. I've just been playing around trying to, I don't know, enjoy planning. I mean, I do in my week size, but I love the pocket size so much. It's just convenient and easy to like move around, and different purses, different bags, different things. So I've been trying this. I did a setup. I didn't film it or anything, but I did it last week, at the beginning of the week or sometime around there. But I just kind of threw a little bit of stuff together, and I created me a little key because I'm basically bullet journaling, which I haven't done in years because this is not set up. This does not have anything in it. It's just a plain notebook. I did my future log, and I'm trying to keep up with this best I can, but I did my monthly for April, and then I did my little weekly setup, which is what we're going to recreate. I'm going to leave this page and this page for my bullet journaling. I really haven't been, I'm a little behind. Today's Thursday, but it has been a week. And so we're going to skip this page, and hopefully I'll be able to get it all caught up. And we're going to do the weekly. Go ahead and take this out. So I have my date dots. And I am using the small date dots from Mad Hatter Sticker Co. So we'll draw it out, and I'm going to try to talk to you about what's been going on. I don't know. I feel like it's either bad or it's really bad. Like, things were going so good, and I know never to get comfortable because things, I don't know. My mom always told me if I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. So if it can happen, and it's just usually nothing. So we're going to go down one, and then I'm just going to mark these, and then I'll do the lines. So but yeah, she's always said that, like, my whole life. It's just, but it's not anything, you know, I don't look at it. I mean, I do because it stinks sometimes, but I usually look at it that it's just something that will help me grow. It makes me stronger, makes me a better human. I don't know. I just try to look at the bright side, because if I didn't, it would just be sad. So let's see, what can do I have a smaller notebook? Yeah, let's put this under it, just so I can kind of even it out, maybe. Yeah, that would be easier to draw on. So I mean, it's my own fault. Like, I can't blame anybody. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. I haven't eaten much of anything since Monday. I haven't slept maybe, I don't know, 5 hours in 3 days total, not each day, maybe 5 hours total. I didn't sleep any last night. So let's do this line, but I'm really sorry. I will try to edit all that out. But if you hear my stomach growling, I actually ate, and it's just, I guess because I haven't eaten, it's just really upsetting my stomach. So Monday, and like I said, this is my own fault. I did it to myself, so I don't blame anybody for this. But it's just, everything was going really good life was going really good. Things were looking up. Work was looking up. And then basically, starting Monday, the ball dropped, and it's just been rolling downhill since. So I called to pay my rent. And those of you that have been here for a while, we had to move about a year and a half ago. We rent, and our unit was, the landlords decided they wanted to fully renovate the entire property. So everybody pretty much got displaced. I mean, we were basically told that we could rent something temporarily and move back in once the property was we could move back in and sign a new lease once the property was complete, but they didn't know how long it would take. But essentially, they just did not renew our lease, which we lived there for a month less than 10 years. We were there for 9 years and 11 months. Never caused any problems. We're quiet people. We don't, do a whole lot of anything, but we decided that we needed to just find a place. They gave us a couple of months. We got lucky and found this place pretty quickly. And let's see, do I want to do it similar? Just put the numbers in, and yeah, I think so. My stomach, I am so sorry. Anyway, so we decided that we would try to find a place. I mean, we had to anyway. We had to move either way. So our area doesn't really have a lot of temporary housing. So we got lucky. And one of Steven's friends he knew of an apartment that was available. We talked to them. They were so kind. Did not do anything. Just took Steven's friend's word on, that we were good people, that we paid our bills, that we, would be good tenants. So they rented to us. Well, when she pulls the lease out, it says no pets. We have 2 cats. I told her I wanted to think about it. Didn't say anything. Just told her, we were going to think about it. Looked over the lease. Everything looked good. But I told her, me and Steven would have to sign it together anyway. So I was going to talk to him, and then I'd call her. So the next day, Steven had talked to his buddy, and his buddy said, oh, everybody over there has animals. Nobody will say anything. It will be perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about it. It's not an issue. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So we called her the next day and said that we'd take the place. I signed the lease saying that I would not have any pets in here. Like I said, Steven's friend said it would not be a problem. His sister-in-law lives over here. She has pets. They've never said anything. There are several people who have very large dogs. I mean, we only have 2 small cats. So Monday, when I called to pay my rent, she takes my rent. She says, could you please hold? And then comes back and says, yeah, so do you have a cat? Well, I'm not gonna lie, and so I said, yeah, we do. I didn't say we had to, but I just said yes. And she said, you signed an agreement that you wouldn't have any pets. You need to take care of it. So at this point, I'm like, is there anything we can do? Can I pay you more? I will, do whatever. I'm willing to pay whatever you want. And I guess she was taken back because she was like, how long have you had this pet? And I mean, obviously I'm not gonna tell her the whole time because that just makes it look even worse. So I just said, it's my daughter's cat, and left it at that. She said, it can't be here. Take care of it. So now I don't know what to do. So I just said okay and hung up. You know, what was I going to do? I can't argue with her. I can't. Nothing I can do. So, we aren't going to get rid of our cats. And then, you know, at this point, I haven't told her that we have to, you know, we haven't said anything, so, oh, I'm not going to use this. I just want something small to kind of put over here. So, yeah, oh, let's look at those roses. Those are really pretty. So, we've been looking for a place to move because I'm not getting rid of my cats, and I don't know what else to do at this point. So, we are looking for a place to move. And our area is ridiculous with pricing. I mean, I know people live in big towns. We live in a very small town, and the rent in the larger town near us is cheaper than our town because our town has gotten so saturated with people moving here. They want to move here from some of the larger towns because it was cheaper. Well, now our housing costs have skyrocketed, and that is not cut right. Oh well, not a big deal. Anyway, I just didn't know what to do, so we're just looking for a new place to live. That's all I can do at this point. We haven't really found, we found a couple of places, but none of them are, I don't know, they're not, well, they're expensive for one thing, but they're also not what we're looking for. If I'm going to have to move, we live in a little bitty tiny apartment. If I'm going to have to move and I'm going to have to pay more than double what I'm paying right now, I am going to have something that I want and something that is considerably bigger. I'm not paying for, I'm just not, I'm not paying for something that is the same size as what we live in. And I'm just not. I will keep looking. I mean, at some point we are just going to have to take, I guess, whatever we can find, because we have, you know, I mean, she never even said we had to get out. So it wasn't even that. It was take care of the cat. So I don't even think it's in her realm of possibilities that we are going to move. So, I mean, I will obviously give her a notice before we move. I'm not that person. And we'll give her a 30-day notice. So I'm just hoping we can find something sooner rather than later. That way, I don't have to pay too much rent, like, into another month here. So, but at this point, it's on the 4th. So, hopefully, soon. But then, my week just kept getting better. Sarcastically. The lady that they hired for my position was, I don't know. I mean, I guess she was trying to be honorable and, you know, not leave anybody hanging, but she told my boss today that she was looking at, or she had an interview at another company. So my boss fired her. So now I'm super stressed out that she is going to come back and say, sorry, we're going to have you go back to doing that job again, and there's nothing that you can do about it. I mean, I just feel like that's what is going to be. And I'm terrified because I'm going to go ahead and fill out some of this stuff while we sit here and kind of chat for a few more minutes. Yeah, I'm like, my nerves have been shot all day. I was shaking at work. Like I said, I haven't eaten, and a lot of that is the housing situation. I mean, I don't blame anybody. I don't. It's my fault. But I also feel a little, I don't know what the word is for it, what the good word is for it, but like, everybody in this complex, aside from maybe 2 people, and there are 4 apartments and 6 buildings. So, 24 apartments, and I would say maybe 5 people don't have pets. Maybe 5. And there's 1 empty apartment. So, I don't know. I just don't feel like that is, anyway. That's my life. So that's just what we're dealing with at this time. But yeah, so now I'm so worried that she's going to, make me go back to the recruiting part, and I can't do it. But I don't really have a choice, because now I'm looking at places that are double my rent, and I don't have an option. So I can't lose my job, because now we're going to have to pay more rent. And it's just, and I'm not saying this for anybody to pity me, or, like I said, I did this to myself. We should have known. We should have been honest. Honesty is the best policy. I don't even care how bad it is. Honesty is always, because it will bite you in the butt, just like it is me right now. It is what it is, but I just wish it wasn't piling on me, because last night I was super stressed. And my son isn't helping things, because he's just, he is just, oh, we can afford this and we can afford that. And while we probably could afford it, I don't want to. It would be nearly triple what we're paying now. And I like to buy things. I like to buy my planner things. I like to buy purses. I like to buy, all the things. And these are all the things that I did today. I didn't have any appointments, thank goodness. I don't think. I don't even remember. Oh, I need to make my PR post. Oh my goodness, I forgot. You would think I have a planner. But I don't know. I just wish it hadn't have all happened at once. It's easy to take things one at a time. But what fun would that be? Let's just pile it all on at once. I don't even remember what all I did today. That's sad that I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what else I did. Usually I fill this out ahead of time instead of trying to go back and do it. Yeah, I have been doing a good job at filling it out the night before and then just adding to it throughout the day. I kind of changed here, But like the dots are my tasks. And then, so I can show you my key if you guys are interested in looking at it. It is just a general key for bullet journaling. I don't really follow any, I mean, I just kind of do what I want. And so, I mean, if I'm not bullet journaling, then whatever. I'm making bullets and I'm marking them off. And to me, that's bullet journaling. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the lists and marking them off. I feel like it's calming to me. So, like, after I finish this, I don't really know what all I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to have to go through my phone and see if I have anything going on. Review. But my son has been really stressing me out because, yeah, he just wants to get the most expensive place because he's trying to buy a Tesla. And he wants a place where he can charge his car. I'm just like, I'm not going to spend more money on an apartment that you are, you know, to prepare for a hypothetical situation. You may not get the car. I mean, it's his if he wants it. It's his best friend's car, and he's just buying it off of him. But the thing is, he's got to save up the money to pay for the car. So the guy is being really kind to let him take his time about it, which is good, but it's just more things for me to worry about. So, but we went and looked at a house. Well, we tried to look at one house. I need to film the end of What's My Bag. I started it and then I filmed like the original and then I put it all in an organizer and then I didn't film it and now I've changed purses again because I got a new one. Yeah. So, I don't know. But I was doing really good but the little arrows mean I forwarded it. And then I didn't forward these two because they were in with this one. Like I did my film and then edit and upload. But then like I didn't do it here either. And I'm like, why do I just keep writing it? Because it's pointless. I'm not going to get it done. And I didn't get the dishwasher done on Tuesday or Wednesday. So we're going to put it forward and I'm going to do it right now after I get done. It's not drying. I need thinner. I'm going to clean out this. I love the red. It's oxblood, diamine, oxblood. I love the color, but I get bored with color too easy. I just want to go back to black. But I do like the way that it's offset on that. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to it. I have it in my Pilot Vanishing Point, but I just wanted to write with this pen because it was just sitting there. It's so easy to write with. Anyway, I feel like I've just sat here and rambled and I don't know. I don't even know. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go to, let's do dishwasher. And I mean, we literally dirty nothing. The only thing that's in there are like 2 cups and some silverware. But I want to run it. I don't like leaving it for more than a day or two. And now I've left it since, what, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday night. I just need to run it. So Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and it's Thursday night. Yeah. So I've got to run it tonight. I just don't like doing that, but I think that's pretty much it. I hope this video isn't too boring. I'm sorry. It is something different, but I did want to kind of just chat, and this is what I'm using. I'm still keeping up with my my Weeks Sterling ink. I am still keeping up with it. I just am doing it, like backfilling it or whatever, because I just haven't really had the energy to set it up. And if I get it set up, then I'll film it, but at this point I just don't really feel like it, so I'm probably just gonna back plan in it once we get to the end of the week. Oh yeah, see, it just doesn't dry. That ink in here takes forever. I did buy some new inks for this. Well, I just bought some new black inks. It's just the nib on this is nice, and I think it's more of a medium nib than, or maybe a medium fine or something like that, because this is a fine nib, and it dries really fast, but I think this is more of a medium fine, something like that. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging around and listening. We've dropped a lot of numbers this last week, so I'm hoping I can get some good, interesting videos. I have several things that I just need to film. It's just finding the time to do it. I have my reading journal all set up except for a couple of pages. I mean, I went through and did it all on the weekend. So I'm just gonna film a flip through of it. I just I didn't have it in me to sit there and film it while I was setting it up, so. But this is what this is gonna look like. I really like how this layout is, and I enjoy planning in a bullet journal. I used to do it, I did it for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years, 2 years. First 2 years of planning. I didn't know there was anything other than bullet journaling, so I drew everything. I didn't even have stickers really. But anyway, this is the layout, and then we're just going to keep with the bullet journaling. So that is what is going on. And just thank you guys so much for hanging around and being here. It does mean so much to me that you guys come and watch. And I apologize if things have been kind of all over the place the last few weeks or month. I don't know, it's been kind of awful for a little while, but hopefully things will get better. I mean, this month is probably going to be rough because if we have to move, well, I mean, we are moving. There's no way they're going to let us keep the animals, so at this point it's just when we find a place. So I don't know, hopefully it will all work out and won't be too bad. But I do appreciate you guys so much, and it means the world that you guys do watch these videos. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.